We just chatting it up. That's
Hey,
all.
everybody, get it back. Getitlex Motivational Mindset podcast. Today, we rocking with Nisha and Desiree.
What's good, y'all?
Okay.
So, I want to thank y'all for coming on my podcast. As y'all know, I'm just like I'm like 2 months in this right now. And I really appreciate how people are enthusiastic about what they're doing and reaching out and want to talk about, want to tell their story and just want to kick it with me. So I appreciate y'all coming on here. I think a lot of people want to hear what's going on with on the music scene with the females right now, and this is a great outlet. So I know a little bit about y'all. It's your turn. Tell the people who you are.
Okay, y'all. My name is Nisha, also known as Thugum. I'm new to the rap industry. I just started rapping back in March. It was basically a thing on my bucket list. And I hit my friend up like, come on, let's go to the studio. And she like, what you want to go to the studio for? And I'm like, because I want to lay down this track I got. So that's when we came up with the song Jealousy, which is out now on all platforms. Y'all should go check that out. It's Jealousy featuring DR Price. And y'all will learn more about me throughout the interview.
Period. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, I'm Desiree, or also known as DR Price. I'm a singer, mostly, but I don't limit myself to just singing. I feel like I can do whatever I want to do. That's how I feel. I feel like I can just expand my horizons. So that's what I've been doing. Um, yeah, I've been singing since I was like a kid, like I think third grade or whatever. But I'm actually trying to like, take it serious. I did drop an album a year ago called What's the Price? That is on all platforms. My single Money Over Stress is out right now on all platforms. And me and my friends just been working, you know what I'm saying? We have very good energy together. So we just been cooking up some good stuff together, or whatever, and dropping it as we please and little performances here and there. So yeah.
Period.
Okay. So Desiree, you said that you had an album. I mean, like you dropped this single out a year ago. Okay, so
hmm
that tells me right there that you already were doing this. So, Nisha, being that rapping was on your bucket list, when other than March did you actually talk about it? Was this something like you said it was on your bucket list? Was this something you already talked to your friend about? You just ain't know when you was gonna do it.
So that's the funny question that everybody asks me because literally, like on my birthday, March 11th of this year, like I literally, that was my first time stepping in the booth. Like when I recorded Jealousy, that was my first time recording, my first time writing any type of rap, any of that. So when I came to her with the idea, she kind of like, as my friend, she wasn't gonna be like, girl, you don't know how to rap.
No,
She just basically told me like, yeah, we're gonna go, let me get on this track too. So that's how we came up with Jealousy. Like I
no
wrote it and
pause.
then she wrote her
I gotta tell the story. Okay. So listen, first of all, I'm not even gonna kick it to y'all. My friend, she ain't never talked about music before ever. So when she came to me and said, um, friend, I got a rap that I wanted to do. And she was like, she let me hear it. I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous. I didn't know what to think because I didn't want to have to lie to my friend. I ain't want to have to, you know what I'm saying? Because whatever. She did it. She ain't had no beat, no nothing. Like she really had no idea what she was doing. She just uh, wrote a song, pretty much. She let me
hmm
hear it, no beat, no nothing. And I was like, "You wrote that?" She was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "That's actually good." Like I was really, like I ain't even gonna lie. Like I told her, I was like, "Bro, I'm really shocked. Like you really just okay." Like so when we went to the booth, I was like, this your chance. Like, come on, like, this the time. She was like, I want to do it. I'm like, let's do it. Shoot. And yeah, it worked like that. I wrote my verse right in the studio that night. Came up with it like probably in 30 minutes, literally. And it's been literally lit from there. Jealousy out. Like, how many views we at, friend?
I think in our first month, I think our first 2 weeks we hit like 1,000. So right now we at 4K. We got 840 some subscribers. So we lit. It's out
Yeah.
there. We
Uh,
Yeah.
just ready to drop some more for y'all so y'all can be tuned in even more than what y'all already is.
Right.
okay. So I wanna dig into like the background history of you two because Um, for you to trust her, for you to trust Desiree, Desiree to trust you have to go into this together. You have to have a little bit of history. So tell me about when y'all first met, and not even first met, like tell me a little bit about how long y'all been friends, and where y'all knew that this was gonna be the move.
Ooh, we go way back. Like
Right, yeah.
that's
We've
my
been friends
dog.
for like 15 years, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like we've been friends for a minute. Hold on.
We've been friends for a long time. We met each other in high school. Um and she was already singing, like she said, like she did a talent show like when we were in high school, and that's when I really first heard her really sing. But we always been close. Like we used to go to each other's house, like this is my friend. Like so it wouldn't be nobody better for me to collab with other than her, because it's like
Right,
like she said from the jump, like our energy is just unmatched. Like and like we could put together a song in a day and the junk could be fire. Like our last song that we just did, like we went to the studio, like I ain't have no verse, like, and I literally just came up with something and it was dope. Like, so I mean, I couldn't picture myself doing it with nobody else than her, because she like teaches me a lot too, because I'm new to it. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of things like I have to sit back and like reevaluate when it comes to the music game, because I really don't know. Like I only know from like listening to other artists. You see what I'm saying? But for me to become an artist is a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
But that's my dog. That's my
yeah,
dog. Anybody.
yeah,
So
that's
that's
my
okay. Being a vet, right, and having to like take your time with her, because I mean it's your partner, and y'all doing to do. Has there ever been a time where you felt frustrated, like having to, kind of like
like kind of
teach
like
her
help.
with it?
I don't think I ever got frustrated trying to help her. She listens. Like, I ain't gonna lie, she is the type of person that y'all can't hear me. Y'all can hear me
We
Yeah.
now.
can hear you.
Y'all can hear me.
Hmm.
Okay, my bad. Somebody called me. Okay, so anyways, she's the type of person that if she don't like something, she gonna speak up on it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, like for instance, like when she went in the studio, like she really didn't. He'll be like, "Do your ins and outs." She don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? So I would have to go in like, "Friend, okay, this is what ins and outs is. Okay, so
Right.
he tell you to go do this. This is what this is." She be like, "All right," and she just do it. You see what I'm saying? It's never like no. I feel like it's more of a trust thing, because at the end of the day, we've been friends for a long time. My friend trusts me. I'm not finna let
Facts.
her go in the studio knowing, what I do. Like, I'm not finna let her go in the studio and come out with nothing crazy. You see what I'm saying? It's just not happening, and vice versa. You see what I'm saying? So I think we just feed off each other's energy very well. Like, we know each other very well, which really helps
Yes.
with the situation as well. You know what I'm saying? Because it's times where she done got frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust
Plenty of them.
times that she done got frustrated and I had to be like, "Hey friend," because I'm that friend. Like, I'm gonna be like, "Listen, friend, like, I know you frustrated, but you got this. Like, just go back in there, da 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 da, do what you gotta do. Listen, you wanna take a shot real quick, blah 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 blah," and she be good. Like, so yeah, it ain't never been. I'm never so. I mean, we ain't been working that long, but like we've done plenty of songs so far, and like I've never gotten frustrated with her yet. So yeah.
You been singing for a while. I'm sure you already have a style that you cater to. So, what style have you guys uh together agreed on? Like as far as, I mean, of course, singing is like, you rapping, singing, but it's like, you got the love music, then you got like the, not in love music.
We we have like you want to know what's crazy, because we talk about this every time we
We
go in the
do.
studio, like, and it's so great. It ain't even weird. It's great because it's like since March, like we done came out with every genre of music that people listen to. You see what I'm saying? Like we done came out with that F a nigga. We done came out with this how we feel from our childhood. We done came out with like these bitches be mad. You feel me? Like we done came out with twerk music. Like, but this is stuff that we getting ready to drop for y'all. You feel me? So it's like that question
Down.
just
Yeah.
funny. Like that
Yeah.
question, that was a good question because we own it. Like we own it. Yeah,
So,
it's
do you
lit.
And
think,
for me, like I still be singing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't
Right.
just go like full rapper. Like, I still be singing, even like on a song, on songs that we have together. It's a song where I'm literally Way to the World. I'm literally singing the whole song, and she's
Mm-hmm.
rapping on her verse. You see what I'm saying? So I still incorporate myself in it. You know what I'm saying? Like I one day I might feel like rapping on Tuesday. I'm straight rapping. It ain't no singing. I just feel like that's how I was feeling in the moment, and I just feel like I can do anything. Like I don't have to limit myself to one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if I
Right.
can sing and I can rap, then I'm a sing and I'm a rap. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
yeah.
Awesome. That's stupid up. So do you think that being that you guys in such a short amount of time have been able to cover a whole wide range um, of different genres of music, do you think is that what sets you apart right now from these other female artists, or because you have to feel like you bringing something in the game that's gonna pull you apart from everybody else. I mean, I think everybody comes into every situation like that. So is that
That's that's most definitely what sets us apart. Because for one, like we already got that energy. For two, like who never rapped before, and like it's just so crazy because I pat myself on the back because we just so raw. Like, and I'm using the word raw because we don't. It's like I hit her up with a beat or she'll hit me up with a beat and we just go. You see what I'm saying? Like, and it's not many. It's a lot of female artists in Richmond, but it's not many that are really like putting themselves out there. And that's our goal, to like get out there so people can know us and know where we come from. You see what I'm saying? We just regular people like everybody else. But I found a new love. This was a hidden talent that I didn't even know I had. You feel me? So it's like it's right now and always is gonna be pressure behind it because this we destined, like this ain't ready to go on.
But what's ironic by you saying that, like it's a lot of people right now. If you look at like even the city girls, like they've been rapping for what she said, like 3 or 4 years. But then you got other people who've been rapping for their entire life, and
Yeah.
it wasn't their, maybe it wasn't for them to be as
Yeah.
great.
Right,
You never know, like
You literally never know.
you tap into these parts of your mind when you want to do something and you get it done. It's just like, oh, okay, damn, I so
right,
who, nobody. It's no really time limit on how long you can do
right,
something to be
Exactly.
good at it. It's
If
not.
you got it, you got it. It's simple as that. If
right,
you got it, you got it. If you can go in the studio and it's your first time in the studio and you go in there and you make some fire shit your first time, you just got it. That's just it's nothing to
Yeah,
and
be
we
about.
got it.
You
I
know
ain't
what I'm
even being
saying?
cocky, but we got it.
Yeah.
We
Right.
the
Yeah.
it.
So
um
yeah.
so speaking on the talent issue, so give me some pros and cons that you feel. Well, you only been in this since March, but still, I know. I mean, March to September is still a good time frame, especially you in the studio. You meet different people in the studio. Give me some pros and cons that you have felt or that you see that you might ain't know of before. You too, Desiree, with being female artists and also being a female group. Um, have you experienced anything so far that you like, damn, this for real? Like, damn, I ain't know this was like,
I feel like females are underrated. Number one. I feel like,
Definitely.
and I ain't even gonna lie. I feel like it's a little jealousy with the way that females is coming up right now. You know what I'm saying? And taking over. Like, really, if you really think about it in this game right now, females is really winning. Like, I'm all about like women empowerment and all that. So like females is really taking over and everything. So I mean, honestly, nobody has ever like to me like been on no hate and shit, you know what I'm saying? But you never know what's
Right.
being said behind the scenes or whatever. I don't really focus on that. I focus my energy on me, like you know what I'm saying? My music. I focus it on the positive. Like I ain't, whatever. But um the pros, I mean, I think just like when we did our first performance, like they was like, "Oh, it's females coming on the stage." Like you could hear that when we walked up. They was like, "Oh, these females." Like
They was
people just
underestimating us
really
hard.
curious to see like
Yeah.
what we have. Like they be like really curious just because we're women.
Mhm.
No idea why. But then like it's like even I think our my favorite part about us is like they never know what's coming. You know what I'm saying? Cause like even when we did our first performance, we went from Jealousy and ended with Weight of the World, which are two completely like
Completely different.
different songs, and like everybody was just
Yes.
like, "What the hell?" Like you could see the people in the crowd faces change. Like what?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
know, it just shows versatility, and I just feel like that's what we bring, and I don't really be focused on much else except the goal. So yeah, yeah. What about you, friend? You feel any? You know, because you're new, so I feel like people, you know, when you like in the studio and like people, you know, you be getting the love when people ask you questions. Like, I think the other thing is one thing is like we, as of right now, are not a group. Like we are two
Right.
separate artists who just really
Different
want to be
people.
working
Right.
together. I think we trying to figure out where we're going to go with it. You know what I'm saying? But we don't really have it right now. She's Thugger and I am Dr. Price, and we have songs together that's fire. Our dynamic is great, but we
Mm.
do also, just like we went in the studio the other day and we're supposed to record like two different songs. You know what I'm saying? Like my song and her song. That ain't happened, but yeah. But long story short, we are two separate artists at the moment. Like she is
Right.
willing to go and work with somebody else. I'm willing to go and work with somebody else, and it ain't no problem. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
not a problem. Like so, yeah. I think that's the other thing. People think we like a group.
A group, and we really
They
not,
want us
and
to
it
be
just be
like, you
so
know, kind of
funny.
trying to force that on us. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like
It
that's
just
just
be funny because when we in the studio, like every time we in the studio, like they like people will come in and hear us rapping or whatever, or singing or whatever we doing, and they be like, "Bruh, it's funny you said the City Girls legs," because everybody be like, "Y'all like the next City Girls," and
everybody.
we like from jump, like when we dropped Jealousy, people
That's
was
all we
like,
heard.
y'all hard, like y'all hard," and we like we know our talent and our
Yeah.
potential, but for me, what makes it different for me, because I just started, so it's like for to hear other people that they don't even know that I never rapped before, so
Yeah.
for them to hear Jealousy and they be like, "Hey bro, you sweet," and I be like, "Oh, for real?" Like that really make that, like that means something, because it's
Yeah.
like not just my friend telling me I'm sweet, not just the producer telling me I'm sweet, like other people like telling me I'm sweet, like that ain't hard.
Yeah. That's a good feeling because you being recognized,
It
by people
is.
who don't know
Right.
who don't know your background. That's and it's like they not wasting their time. Like they not saying it for nothing. Like they getting out of telling you sweet. What they getting out of
Exactly, because
telling
they could be quiet. They don't have to say anything. Ain't nobody
you?
forcing them.
Right.
We don't be in there like, yo, tell me what you think about this. Tell me what you think
Yeah.
about that. Tell me what you think about that. No, like we ain't doing none of that. Like, you know, but I love like feedback. That's like my favorite. And it's always the strangers that support you the most. Like you never know. I get the most support from strangers, like
Know
literally.
it.
People I do not know. So
You better
yeah.
know it. That's how I come, and I take it like that. You gotta
Man.
take it. It's genuine. It's genuine. They just not
That
telling you
hey,
ready to just. I don't
I
know you.
literally I literally just posted that on my story. I be saying that all the time because I own a business as well. And like I noticed when I started my business, like, it started off slow, but most of my clients, they're from out of town. They're out of state, like Jersey, Alabama, Florida, Texas. Like these people don't know me from nothing. You know what I'm saying? But the support be genuine. The same with my music. Like my comments on Instagram, like I just be like, dang, I go through them right now and I be like, bro, I don't know half these people that's under here, but they telling me to keep
Right.
going. You know what I'm saying? This is fire. They don't have to drop them comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, like you're talented. And like for me, that's just motivation because it's like, dang, people really like believe in me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, like okay, like you know what I'm saying? It's like a boost, like a little bit, like dang, because they don't gotta be comment. They could just scroll past. But like for them to comment and like actually engage and tell me, like share my stuff, like I don't be asking people. I know people like will DM as soon as they album drop, they DM everybody on their Instagram, their album. I've never done any of that. You know what I'm saying? Or they be like, share this, share this, share this, share this. I just feel like whoever share my stuff, they wanted to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's genuine. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going texting 50 people like, bro, go share this. Like, no, like if you want to share it, you gonna share it. Cause y'all see me at the end of the day. At the end of the day, y'all see me, and that's all that matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Speaking of that, let tell me how the support has been. We all know everybody. You in the city, you've been around, you've been, fraternized with different producers in the studio with different people. So how has the support been amongst your peers?
Oh, the support amongst our peers is amazing.
Yeah, it's been
That's
crazy.
like it is so amazing. Like down from friends to family to people that be coming in the studio. Like I said before, like people that don't even know us that comes in the studio, like they be on it, and
Yeah.
they be
No, like they didn't know us
it's
then,
like
but they
it's
know us now.
intriguing to them. Like it's very intriguing to them to know who we are and like what we got going on while we in the studio. Like we really have people that come in the studio, like they'll probably come in there to say one thing to produce, and they'll literally stand there like half an hour set because they want to know like what we got going on. Our
Hmm.
family, like they always support us. Like
Yeah,
that's a lot. Like they always be there. Like before we could tear it up. Like for instance, my sister, like instead of her waiting for us to
definitely a
drop the
lot.
music, like she wants the music like soon as we come out the studio. You feel me? So it's like it feel like we got the support. Like the support is there, and the support is there from like our Facebook and Instagram followers. Like they show us support with each individual like by ourselves, like on our own pages. Like people show us support. Like
So y'all support individually and they show y'all support as a unit when y'all out there.
Yep,
right,
Yeah.
definitely. I can't even lie. Like the support been like mad crazy. Like yeah, the support been crazy. I don't even have nothing negative to say. Like if they my friend, then legit they been supporting me. Like you know what I'm saying. Like that's how. But I feel like that's just all in the people you choose to surround yourself with. You know what I'm saying. Like I
right,
don't be with no hating ass bitches. So like the people that I'm friends with and I surround myself with, like they're going to support me the same way I support them. We support each other, and that's
right,
in everything that we do. Period. Like you know what I'm saying. That's just the people that I surround myself with. Yeah, like
right.
from people we don't know to people that we've known for years. Like everybody has been very like super supportive. Yeah.
Um, you said that people come in your session, people sit around and listen to y'all. So besides one another, who other people have you guys worked with individually? You said Nisha, you haven't been in the music industry that long, but have you worked with anybody other than Desiree? And Desiree, have you worked with anybody? I'm sure you have, other than Nisha.
Not as of yet. I haven't worked with anybody, but I am like trying to like put myself out there more as far as my rap. And I have been like posting like I want to feature with people and stuff. So I'm working on that. It's gonna come. Trust me. When they hear how dope I am, they gonna come. I
Yeah.
ain't worried.
As for me, excuse me, I have not worked with that many people. I have worked with I don't know if y'all know him, Nate Gibbs. No, but that's I've worked with him. That is actually the father of my child, and he is very talented as well. So he is actually on my album, and another artist by the name of No J is on my album as well. We all did a song together. It wasn't even supposed to happen. Crazy. I went in there to do it by myself, but they was like fucking with it so hard that like they was like, "Can I get on?" And I was like, "Shit, why not?" So they got on it, ended up being crazy, and so yeah, like I work with them, but the project that I'm currently working on, like she said, like I've been trying to put myself out there more. I've had people hitting me up, you know what I'm saying like, hey, we should work together, da 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 da, and I'm like, shoot, we can make something happen. So it's coming, for sure, but yeah,
Awesome.
that's
So I
about
mean,
it for now.
hopefully, I did a lot of people. I ain't gonna say a lot. I did a few people interviews already. The music, into the music. I got a lot of people following my page. That's on the back end, the producers, all that stuff. So hopefully that they'll see this interview, and once I play your music, maybe that's another outlet I have. To expand and just meet different people that maybe you don't know or maybe you know and how talented you were. So that's awesome. I'm super excited for you guys. Um,
Thank you. Thank you.
let me ask you,
Yes.
how has the changes in the music industry kind of like hindered you guys from really like taking off how you feel like you should have?
Hmm. That's a good one.
Um, that's a good question.
I I almost feel like it doesn't.
Right. You took the
like
words out my mouth. I really feel like
like
we're not hindered.
I
We're
feel
not
like what's
hindered
meant I feel like what's meant for you is meant for you.
for you.
This is
Yes.
for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is literally for me. So like it's literally no other option. There's no plan B. This is it. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm supposed to do. So like I don't the industry could change however it want to. I'm gonna be me, and like I feel like I have enough faith in myself to believe that regardless of, I'm gonna still make it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so I just try to keep that mindset. Really, what, like I said, what's going on out there, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'ma still do what I do. Like, of course, you have to adapt to things. You know what I'm saying? It's always something you have to adapt to because sounds is changing every day. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? People is flocking to different things. So it's like you, at some point as an artist, you do have to continue to grow. So don't get me wrong. Like, I'm always gonna grow, like, and learn as much as I can. But as far as me having to change anything about myself or anything like that to be who I want to be, no,
no, we're not doing that.
Right.
no,
That
Right.
like
we not.
no. This is
No,
me right here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a hustler though. Like, I'm willing. I'm a learner. Like, I will sit down and learn what I need to learn. You know what I'm saying? To get where I need to get. Like, I'm always open ears for anybody who has, like, good advice, you know what I'm saying? Like, or knowledge, the knowledge that I may not have. Like, I'm always looking for stuff like that. But yeah, yeah.
okay. So, um, being with that being said, overall, as a unit, that's what I choose to do individually. If that's what you choose to do, what is the ultimate impact that you would like to make in the music industry right present?
You said okay, because it was kind of breaking up. You said like
Yeah,
my
it was breaking
impact.
up.
Yeah, like individually or as a unit. Um, how what do you feel like? What's your ultimate goal as far as your impact in the music industry?
For me, I mean, I want people to know, like, pretty much no matter what you go through, don't let nothing stop you. You know what I'm saying? I done been through a lot in my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I always tell people music is just very vulnerable. Like, it gives me a way to express everything that I can't express to y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? To people, like, I just don't go around talking about, you know what I'm saying? I can talk about it in my music. So for me, it's just like, be you. Like, if this is your way of expressing yourself and to get it out, then do it. Go for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is, because I feel like this is an art. So however, whatever your like thing is, like, it don't have to just be music. Whatever your thing is, whatever your passion is, whatever helps you get through whatever it is that you're going through, do it and do it hard. Like, go hard with it. You know what I'm saying? Put your all in that, because at the end of the day, everybody go through stuff. You know what I'm saying? We Everybody go through stuff. Everybody has a story. But it's all about what you do with that story. You see what I'm saying? So I just be encouraging people to, like, cause I ain't gonna lie, like, she got me out my box performing. Like, I don't do that. I have anxiety. Like, I I I don't do that. I did my first performance with my friend. Like I was like, shoot, like, you want to do this? Like, cause if she said no, then I was never gonna do it. But I'm glad that I did it, because once I stepped outside my box, I pushed that anxiety back. You know what I'm saying? And I got on the stage. I was like, oh wow, like, this right here, this what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I never felt like, I was like, this right here in this moment, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So put yourself out there. Like, don't be afraid of what other people gonna think about you. That used to be my biggest thing. Like, oh my God, I can't put this out. Like, I would send it to my friends, like, oh my God, like, do this sound good? Because I don't want to put it out and then da 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 da. No, like, no. If I think it sounds, I'm gonna put this out. And you know what? At the end of the day, I like it. This is me. This is who I am. Everybody ain't gonna like it. There's a lot of people who will, and at the end of the day, I'm still me. So at the end of the day, yeah, that's pretty much it. Do what you got to do. Put your 100% in it. Be you while you doing it. That's my message.
Isha?
Well, she just summed it up. I mean, I don't have nothing to say after that. She said everything.
You second that. Okay, okay. Um,
Yeah.
so a lot of times with artists in the city, they involved in the community. You know, they try to like, you know, have their hands in the community as well as a way of being relatable and, you know, getting more people to be interested in their music. So you guys have a plan on a way to touch the community or, you know, give back, you know, just have your hands in the community at all?
Well, with me personally, I have a 6-year-old daughter, and like she has like this thing where she want to help like homeless people. So like I'm working on something like far as that, like on my free days or like on the weekends and stuff. We go out in the community and we give back. You feel me? Like I have an aunt that has her own business, like far as a group that go out and help people. So I help them when I can. And we also are trying to do like more events in the city. Like we have an upcoming show that like there's a lot of talented people from Richmond that are going to be there. You see what I'm saying? And that kind of like puts us out there as well. Like, so I don't know if you know who Ed the realist is. So he had put the gloves down. I mean, put the guns down event or whatever. So I hit my friend up like, we should slide to that. You see what I'm saying? Because stuff like that, if we get ourselves known, like if people see us more and they be like, oh, I done seen her at the last event. I seen them at the last event. Like that's putting us out there, and they gonna be like, well, what y'all do? You feel me? And that'll like put us out there even more than what we are. We are like trying to, even though we're doing this ourselves, I feel like so far we're doing a good job because I'm gonna speak for myself. I really don't know nothing about like booking events and stuff like that, but we're doing a damn good job as putting ourselves out there. So the more active we are, the more the community will be involved with us, and the more we'll be involved with the community, the more we do, and the more we do
Right.
stuff like this, like being on this podcast, like it's actually putting us out there. You see what I'm saying? And we appreciate you for having us on here.
No
Yeah.
question. I'm here for.
Yeah. No, I
I,
agree with that, friend. I feel like, like we've been talking about it a lot, like, like different plans that we could come up with or whatever. I feel like we don't have like a solid plan as we know what we want to do, but we have to put it into motion. That's where we at with it. Like we know
Right.
what we want to do, we just have to put it into motion. And we've really been like I will say like these past 3 months we've been really hustling. Like we've been really serious, focused. Like she like, all right, I'm gonna get the pot. I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna hit so and so up for the
Right.
graphic designs. And she like, all right, well, such and such got a show going on. You wanna go? I'm like, shoot, you wanna perform? Like, yeah, all right, well, boom, I booked the studio time, like such that like so you know what I'm saying? Like I think that eventually, like once we get our feel for officially like what we're trying to do, where we're trying to go, like she said, we can be a lot more active in the community with our community because I mean this where we from, so Richmond,
Right. Like
you know what I'm saying? So
we
like this is
from here.
home, so like we gotta like we gotta do for our community, period. Like so
And it's even more interesting because we are two females that just piggybacks on like your first question, like two females being in the industry, like, and for us to not have management, you see what I'm saying? Like we are our own management,
yeah.
even though we're not a group and we're still individual people, like we still do things as a group
yeah,
as we are our own
it's
management. You
almost
see what
like a
I'm saying?
label. It's
Right.
almost like
We
a
got our
label.
own
We,
label
we
going
might
on
start a label, friend.
here.
That
Might
might
as
be
well
what we do.
start
We
a
might just
label.
start a
Like,
label because you know what I'm saying. Like we
might
done
as well.
prove. I don't feel like we done proved to ourselves like we can do this. Like you know what I'm
Right.
saying. Like we just helping each other. And like if Nisha was to ever go on and because I'm working on an album. I'm working on a whole album. I have a whole album that I'm trying to get finished right now or
Right.
whatever. Like she's featured on it, of course, but she ain't on every song on my album. She's on like one song on my album. You see what I'm saying? So, but if Nisha ever wanted to go and work with somebody and she had questions for me and advice or whatever, like I'm finna help her. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is a team thing. Like we are I guess that's also because we friends too. You know what I'm saying? But like, this is a team thing. Like,
Right.
whatever she got going on, if she need my help, I'm gonna support her. Like, whatever I got going on, if I need her help, like, she's gonna support me. You see what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I think it's just super dope though, for real. For um, you guys, even if y'all not you know, it's almost like both of y'all got your, well, it is like both of y'all got your own lane, but y'all can still benefit off of coming together. You know, at the
Mm-hmm.
same, and it's
Yeah.
like I'm gonna support you because you gotta win and I gotta win, so we both gotta win. So even if we gotta come together and do this one song, that means we both be a part of each other winning.
And
That's what we
it's
gotta
sweet that
do.
you say that because our first time, I don't say our first, but like our second or third time in the studio, like when people was like, y'all like a group, and we like, no. And then like when we left the studio, I had told my friend, I was like, you wanna know what's crazy? Because we dead ass can benefit off being a group and doing our own separate things. You see what I'm saying? Like you can make more by being a group and you can make more by being your own artist.
But
So
y'all hit
it's
it
just a
double.
dope situation all around.
Yeah, y'all hit it
Like the
double though
whole
because
situation is dope.
exactly because either way, y'all both gonna be in a both of y'all are
Either
part
way.
talented. Y'all talented by
Exactly.
yourself, y'all talented together. So it's like
Exactly.
doing this.
Right.
Y'all can do a show together here, and then you got to get booked somewhere else, and you got to get booked somewhere
And
else.
there.
And y'all,
Exactly.
Right.
hey, you made it where you at. Yeah, you made it where you at. All right, boom. Then you know next week we got another thing
Right.
together here, and then I got to fly to New York, and then you got to fly to LA.
Right.
I mean, that shit
Exactly.
is dope. Like, I'm excited for y'all, for real. I'm excited that y'all
Yeah.
came on here because I already know what time it is.
Oh, thank you.
I try to post something you want to be like, ah, because I did it.
Yes.
Yes, I'm super excited, and I think more friends and colleagues or associates or whatever need to be on the same page. Where shit, we can win together, we can win separately, and everybody benefit. Hey, ain't nobody losing. You know, it's just a more game. You know, coming together when y'all can come together. It's more of a game. But I want to play some of this music real quick.
That's right.
So,
Yes.
I'm gonna play,
Okay.
I'm gonna play this.
I don't even know what you're saying.
So this tootie right here.
Yeah.
This is the twerk one you was talking about.
Yeah, this the
Yeah.
twerk one. It's called Tootie. And we actually came up with this one sitting at our desk at work. Like we came up with this song at work.
We did.
Beat is dope. So who is this right here?
Okay.
You, that's
That's
right.
That's
that's
me.
Nisha. Oh, that's
You.
Nisha. Damn, he ain't got shit on me. Supposed to even better.
Made that nigga fall in love before he even got the pussy.
Okay. So what's the second one you sent?
Way to the world.
Oh,
That is our baby right there.
Yeah,
get
that's
Way
it.
to
our
the
baby.
world.
Talking about it. Hold, let's see.
Way to the world, our baby.
Yeah, it's the price. I got a lot of shit to talk about. You better sing.
Okay.
You better sing. What?
Man, how the fuck can I give up?
Hey, this ain't hard.
Man,
I can
that's the
rap to
baby
this.
right there.
I can rap to this. Oh yeah. And you
That's the song that took everybody out at our performance. Like,
Yeah.
wasn't nobody expecting that. Wasn't nobody
hmm
expecting it.
yes, girl.
Like once my friend started singing, once she started singing, everybody was like you could literally hear people in the crowd like
And they
Ooh,
hold
face
on,
was just
like
crazy.
like because we
believe.
was rapping jealousy and different visions. Like we got a song called Different Visions, and on both of them songs we just rapping. Well,
Mm,
she's singing and rapping, but it's mostly rap on Different
Yeah.
Visions. So when we were at the Different Visions, we was like, we ready to change it up for y'all. And once that music came on and she started singing, everybody was like, bro, these
The
two
heart.
females that just literally like it was just dope. It was like a magical moment in there. Like for our
It
first
was.
performance, like it was just dope.
like
It was.
that just that took me away. Like the first song I heard a little snippet of it,
Oh,
but that's
Oh,
one, like I love songs like that. That's just so relatable. Like I love music like
yeah.
that.
yes.
I'm not a dancer, so I don't know how to pop my. I don't know how to. You know what I'm saying? But I can two step. You know, I can jig. You know, I can do that. But
Yeah.
I love them songs that just like that's just so awesome. It's so
And that song, like the song, the reason why it's just so crazy because I think how we came up with that concept was we was like we need to make a song that like defining ourselves, and that song really defines us as two different people coming from the hood. You feel me? Like she from Fulton, I'm from Southside. You feel me? So it's like the shit that we talk about. Like when you listen to the whole entire song, like both of our verses, you will be like, bro, like people dead ass went through this shit. Like people going through this shit. You see
oh,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
And as females, that's rap. As us being females, like this is shit that females mostly go through. So it touches a lot of people. But for men to really like, when men listen to the song, they be like that's hard. Like and I think that's what get me far as being a new artist. Like when dudes hear our music and they be like, bro, y'all hard. Like I never expected like for dudes to come out and be like, bro, y'all sweet. I don't expect that. Cause I'm a female. You see what I'm saying? So that's what like really drives me to keep going. Like hit my friend up like, bro, I want to do another song. Like I really thought that jealousy was gonna be a one and done. Cause that was just on my bucket list, but it's turning out to be something. Like the right people hearing, you never know. Like be out of
Right.
here.
Yeah. Way
I
to the world. That's the.
I think that just from hearing y'all talk and just hearing that music, I think that from outside looking in, I think what y'all bring to the music industry right now, like you say, you can hit each different genre, right? But right
Mhm.
now, women are coming up, right? But they all
They are.
of them on the same type of booty popping,
Wave.
let me get some bread. But when you can rap, I ain't gonna say like a nigga, but when you can rap and it relate not only to females but to men, it's on the same level. Like not as a woman, not as a man, but as a experience,
As a artist.
overall
Yes.
experience.
Right.
That's a different type because your gender goes out the window. It's your lyrics. It's the way you rap
Right.
it. That's what
Right.
people is relating to. It's not about it's about you, yeah, because you put that out there. But when it comes down to the actual song, the actual message, it's about who can relate to it. You know what I'm saying? I think when you have
Right.
those type of songs, I think it makes it more of a okay, yeah, that's really what we should talk about. The show they dropped this
Right.
the other day, and she over here singing this, and then she started rapping too, and then I feel it like like it's just different, and I think that's what I can hear, from which I showed me, which I
Thank you. Thank you.
and
I really do appreciate that.
yeah,
Now we put everything into Way to the World. That was everything. That
Yeah, that
song
was
was probably
everything. Like
that was the most uncomfortable song I've ever recorded. That song was very uncomfortable. You could ask friend. I literally would not let her hear my verse because honestly, we learned something from each other through that song. I feel like it just brought
yes.
us closer together because like. I talked about experience she never knew about. She talked about experiences, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy. And then she talks like I think it's so crazy because the song's so relatable that we end up relating to each other in the song. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And like she talks about her dad in the song, and like it's so crazy because I'm like, that's crazy. That's exactly like my story. Like that's my story. You know what I'm saying? Like you over here talk. So just imagine how many more people listen to it. Like, dang, this girl talking about me in this song. Like, but
Something.
so many people relate. Like it's just it's a relatable song, but it was very uncomfortable to record. Like I would not let my friend hear my verse to the day that we went to
She
record it.
wouldn't.
Like I did not
She
let her hear
wouldn't.
my verse. And I didn't even want, like it was so many people in the room when we recorded that. I was so
Yes.
uncomfortable, but I could not let it show that I was uncomfortable, but I was uncomfortable as hell. Okay, because I was like, dang, like I said in my song, like I can only talk about this shit in a song, literally. Like I can only talk about this in a song. So it's just like, dang, like it feels good to talk about it though. Even listening to it, I'm like, dang, but you know,
And if
yeah,
you listen to the song, like you can hear you can like you it's not only you can hear the pain in our voice while we rapping it, you can hear it also. And like for this song, like for me, like I always have my phone in the booth because I gotta visualize it. You see what I'm saying? But on this song, I don't think neither one of us had our phones. Like it was, that's how you know it was pure. Like
Mm,
yeah,
it just came straight out. And
mm.
the whole time we recording, like we'll go in and out, and like the producer, like it was a while for him because we came in the studio. He was
yeah.
like, "Y'all ready?" And we like, he think we ready to do some turn shit. We like, nah, we on a whole different wave. And when we went in the booth and we did our shit, and he played the song back, he was like y'all dead ass went in there and killed that shit. Like, and we like, and me and her after this fact, we looking at each other like we killed that shit, bro. Like that shit was just, and I don't know, like I can hear it, but in the midst of me doing my verse, like I was ready to cry. You feel me? Because
I
that's
heard
how
the same.
real it is. Like that's how raw it is, and that's why I say from the beginning of the interview, like we just raw. You feel me? Like we for us to be females, like we just raw. Any song we done recorded already, like it's not just a song. It's something that we done been through or we going through. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we doing this shit for real.
Yes.
Period. Like,
Period. They
no,
gonna
for
know who
real.
Thug and Dr. Price is, baby.
I'm trying to tell
I'm
y'all.
trying to tell you. They gonna
I'm
know.
trying to tell you.
They gonna
Oh,
know.
by the way, since we on it, I did remember she said, you know, let them know your social media. You cut out, so this is my time. So follow me on Instagram, guys, at Dr. Price, the name right at the bottom, D.R.Price on Instagram. You can add me on Facebook. I might add you, I might not add you back. I don't know. You
We
better
don't
off
do
if you
Facebook
coming for the
for real.
music to follow me on
Instagram.
Instagram. But yeah, so
That's for me also. Thugger is my rap name, but my Instagram name is different, brag different 26, and that's with a Y, not a I. Okay?
period.
So if you want to connect with me, do some music, do some features, I'm new in this, so I'm open to, new people and stuff. Hit me up on IG. Y'all can't get my Facebook name because that's my whole name. Y'all don't need to know me like that. Y'all can't know me like that. Y'all can't know me.
Ah,
Right.
people be blowing me like, why the fuck I gotta put my whole name up there? Like, why?
Right.
Right.
I had to send my
You
ID.
being
Gotta
nosy.
send your ID and everything. Look.
Like, what? No. You better be lucky I
Dang.
wanted Facebook, because if not, fuck you. All right. I got one last question, and it's a wrap for this interview. So, both of you guys, tell the people what keeps you motivated, what keeps you focused, do what you need.
What
My
keeps me
child.
motivated and what keeps me focused is my daughter.
Yeah.
Like, no cap. Like, in jealousy, I don't even say no cap. That was corny. But for real, in
I
jealousy,
was about to say, because I
like,
ain't never heard you say that shit ever. Like, I ain't never heard you say that before.
like that just came out. But
Oh,
my daughter is what motivates me. Like, she been motivating me like since before I had her. Like, and jealousy, like that's it right there. Like, my daughter motivates me. Like, I just feel like if you can't motivate yourself and you don't have that one person or something that motivates you, like you you limit yourself. You feel me? Like, that's just how I look at it. But my daughter is my strength. She my weakness. She my best friend. You feel me? Like, without her, I wouldn't even be rapping right now because jealousy is about her.
Mm-hmm.
Like I stand 10 toes behind her. You feel me? Like, I ain't playing about her. So that's my motivation. And my sister is my motivation because she's sick, and and it's like if she can get through the stuff that she get through on a daily basis, and I'm perfectly healthy. Why I can't go out here and do something better for myself to like bring my people up with me? You feel me? So I don't know. That's my motivation. You
That's
got to be
crazy
your
because
own
for
motivation.
me, yeah, for me, it's literally like the exact same. Like, number one is my daughter. Like, that girl is, ever since you been here, that has been my number one. Listen, you don't have a choice no more. Like,
Uh-huh.
even if you was think about it, then you don't have a choice. This is what you got to do, period. And also for me, like, I'm the second oldest of nine as well. So, like, my siblings really look up to me. Like, they
I'm
did
sorry.
look up to me. I'm like, they look up to me, okay? So like they be like, I walk in the house, they be like, why you not on the radio yet? Like, seriously, they be
Right.
serious. Like, they're younger than me because they know, like, they've been listening to my music forever, like since I started, literally. So um I feel like somebody, like, as one of the oldest, like, I have to, like, you know what I'm saying? I have to show them, like, my brothers wanna be artists as well. Well, they try to do rap or whatever and everything. Like, I just, I feel like I gotta be an example for everybody. You know what I'm saying? If this is what I say I wanna do, then I gotta stick to it, because if I don't, then they won't. So yeah.
And that's crazy because like I'm the opposite. Like I'm the baby. Like I'm the baby on my mom and dad's side. So for me, it's like you know how like you have like she said like she the second oldest, so she gotta like guide them. For me, it's like I'm the baby, but I'm still the big dog. You feel me? Like
Oh,
they don't play with me. Like don't play with me. Like so I gotta I gotta lead the path too because we all gonna make it out Richmond one day. Whether it's rap or doing something, we both got our own businesses, by the way. I have a clothing line that's ready to drop. It's called Wild Kid Clothing. Y'all can check me out
Period.
on Instagram. Y'all can follow my Instagram clothing page also at Wild Kid. My friend make phone cases, phone sleeves, t-shirts,
I
everything you
do.
need. You feel me? Y'all hit
Hustler,
her up
yeah.
on Closed Case Accessories on Instagram.
Period.
We're gonna do it
Period.
whether it's music or not. We gonna make it out. You just gotta
Period.
stay motivated and keep yourself motivated.
That's
And
one
that's
thing
it.
about us. We hustle. We hustle. Like, period.
when y'all want to, if y'all choose to or not, y'all can come back on here and y'all can talk about y'all individual stuff. You can talk about your clothing line when it drop. You can, 15, 20 minutes, let the people know what you got, where they at. You too, you can come back on here and talk about everything you got going on that's aside from the music. Um, if y'all know anybody else that got stuff going on that you think need an outlet, um, just to, let people. That's my thing. I think that sometimes people see people where they at and don't realize
Mm-hmm.
what they had to go through to get to where
Man.
Right.
sometimes
Yes.
they looked a lot, and people don't realize like what you see ain't always what you get. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's it's stuff behind it. And I think when
Yeah.
people are able to talk and you get to see who that person really is, it make people more attracted to who you are. Either they gonna like you
Right.
is, or they just you ain't never need that support anyway. You know,
Exactly.
Right.
that's what this is for real. I want people to be able to come on here and talk like they talk with behind closed
Yeah.
and let people know, oh, I'm a real nigga too, and I
Yeah.
Right.
made a mistake,
That.
but I really am motivated to do better. And I think a lot of things that showcase in Richmond is the worst of the worst, and it's always bad, it's always gossip, it's always like,
Yeah.
nah. We gonna talk
It's so much good in Richmond, yo. Like, it's
Yes.
so much good. And not just good, it's so much talent in Richmond,
Talent.
bro.
is.
It
Yes.
is so much talent in Richmond.
We
Like,
are really like the one of the underground states, like for music, and it's just
bro.
so sad. Like me and her be talking about that all the time. It's just sad that we have people in Richmond that don't want to see the next person on top. Like, and it really bothers me because it's like, why does it hurt people to help people? Why does it hurt you to help the next person? Like that don't
Right.
make sense to me. If I have knowledge, I'm gonna give it to you
Mm.
because we all could be at the top of the borough. You see what I'm saying? But instead, everybody want to be down the bottom trying to fight to get to the top when you ain't even got to do that. Put the next person on and
Work
work
together.
together.
That's all you gotta
That's
do.
all you got
That's
to
what we
do.
doing. That's what we
But
doing,
it's
bro.
different though because a lot of people not confident in their capabilities. So when they see
Right.
somebody else that's beside them that's a little bit more confident than what they are, you can pick up on that. And I
But
think
see,
They're
that's the thing.
intimidated.
That's all it's about. And that's one thing that I have learned through this whole process, yo. it's all about confidence.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
you could be the talented person. Like I've been talented, but I didn't have no confidence behind it, so nobody was checking for me.
Yep.
I
Right.
started coming like I'm that bitch. You see what I'm saying? I started telling people like, I am that. Like I really believe that. You know what I'm saying? I had to get myself to believe that. Once you put that confidence behind it, it's two words: confidence and consistency. That's all
Yes.
it takes. I'm trying to tell you, be confident and consistent for a whole year. It'll take you somewhere you ain't never been. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, people can comment on here. Who is that?
His name Robin Road.
I ain't seen no comments.
How you doing?
Picking them up. I be putting them on there, like, but when we be talking, I just
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm like, oh, I see it.
yeah,
Oh,
come
I
on
see
the
it.
screen. So yeah.
But yeah,
Oh my gosh. Anyway, I know y'all got y'all babies at 10 too. So, yeah, this little man.
we appreciate you, Lex, so much. Hi, little
we
man. I
do.
don't really
Like,
know who you are, but thank you. How you doing? Um, Lex, we really appreciate you for having us on your podcast for real. Like I
yeah.
thought you weren't gonna hit me back for real, but I'm glad you did. I appreciate it.
I ain't one of them. I ain't one of them.
No, we really do. Like it,
Like we
it.
appreciate you. That's
Yeah,
love.
because
Okay.
you using your platform to give other people a platform, and that's dope. That's
Right.
always dope. So
That's
we
it.
definitely appreciate you. Shout out to you for that,
I just look for my free tickets in the mail.
man.
Period. And no, so
Or
we
We
got a
got you.
show.
a
We
shirt.
got a show coming up. If you want to come to the show,
Oh
like
yeah,
we'll get you a ticket.
Yeah,
We
where?
got a show coming up on the 25th, the 26th.
yeah. The
I
26th.
send it to your inbox. I send it to your inbox.
Okay, yeah, let
Yeah.
me know. Cause I don't do shit. I don't
But
pop.
if y'all are listening, we actually have a show coming up on the 26th. It's the RVA Variety Series
Series. Yeah.
show. It's a lot of artists performing, like a lot of
A
artists.
lot.
It looks like I want to say probably over 50 artists. It's a 2-day thing.
Oh
So
wow.
it's like that Saturday and that Sunday. But we performing on Sunday because I'll be out of town on that Saturday. So yeah, so y'all come
So
out.
you already know we ready to turn. We ready to turn y'all up real quick. Ready
Man,
to toot it and boot it for
you know,
y'all.
little something. Little
Ooh,
something.
bring my Gatorade bottle for the alcohol. Yeah,
Period.
Yes.
I'll be outside.
Man, what?
But thank you guys. I really appreciate y'all. Super dope. This interview was great. I hope it reached everybody it needs to reach. I hope it touched everybody it needs to touch. Like I said, we live on Facebook and YouTube. So when we get out this broadcast, y'all be able to have. I can send y'all link to the YouTube, and y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. Y'all can
Thank
always
you.
this and look back on and remember where y'all was at and where y'all going, where y'all came
That's so.
from, all that good stuff. So
Don't make me cry, Chad, because I'm emotional. I'm an emotional thug. You can't do
I
that.
don't cry. You ain't gonna cry because I cry over every goddamn thing. So if I ain't cry, you go shit. And I didn't have some people on here with some stories to cry about, and
Man,
even my own story I cried over. So,
man.
okay. But anyways, it's a wrap for us. Thank you so much. Congratulations on everything y'all doing. I look forward to seeing y'all out here. I already know y'all gonna be out here. Y'all already doing numbers on YouTube. So congratulations on everything y'all
Thank
done done.
you.
It's a wrap.
Thank
Deuces.
you.
Bye
Peace
y'all.
out.
Bye.